Hey, this is the letter E, and welcome to NiNoKuni, where we're about to gamble away everything. Well, are you ready? The stakes will be 1,000 guilders. You may pay afterwards if you prefer. Of course. Shall we begin? Yeah. Excellent. We shall play a round of red and black. The game uses 3 dice. I will throw 2 of the dice, and you will confirm the numbers rolled. You will then decide whether the roll of the 3rd die will bring the total of all 3 to 11 or more, or if it will be less. If you believe it will be 11 or more, you will call red. If less, black. However, when 3 1s are rolled, or 3 6s, red and blacks will be turned on their heads. By this we mean that despite the total of our 3 1s will count as red. And despite the total of 18, our 3 6s will be counted as blacks. Are you happy that you understand these rules? Oh, can you explain again? We shall play around. Okay, yeah. 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 Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So it will become the reverse. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. They seem fair enough. Slightly in our favor, if anything.
Well, now.
That's a fine set of dice there, matey. They'll be worth a pretty penny, I shouldn't wonder. I will thank you to keep your filthy hands away from them. These are sacred items, entrusted only to the highest ranking servants of the realm. Now, let us begin. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. A 6 and a 1. The total is 7. Well, do you call red or black? I'm gonna call red because there's a higher chance. Very well, then if it is a 4 or higher is rolled, the remaining die you will win. But the final die... Shit. Black is victorious. I win. Oh no, we lost. My condolences, young. Might you consider playing another round? Certainly, I'm a man of Goldport. Your debt will increase, of course. You're happy to proceed nonetheless? I won't lose this time.
Hey.
What are you doing, Evan?
Go on, my
Go on, son. You can do it. Thrash the beggar. I will start by rolling the first 2 dice. 2. What? Oh, 2 1s. You are lucky indeed. But beware, should a 3rd one appear, red and black will be turned on their heads. Well, do you call red or black? I mean...
Very well.
What's the chance of landing a 1? The 3rd one's always gonna land a 1?
Ha!
I'm sure I can win this one. Okay, I figured out the trick. Come on, Roland. Have faith in me. I'll start rolling 2 dice. Okay, I didn't realize the final one will always be a 1. Oh, 2 6s. Red and black stand nearby to be turned on their heads once more. Another 6 will turn them, resulting in a win. A 5 or below will win. Only a 6 will win. I'm gonna pick red.
Very well.
It's gonna be a 1. What? How? Oof. Don't give up now, laddie. You're almost at the cap. I'll do it this time. Seriously, Evan, are you a complete numbskull? Give up. But I'm doing so well. 3 losses, how unfortunate. Now if you'll be so kind to hand over the 10 million dollars. 10 million. It was only 1,000 a minute ago. I warned you, didn't I? Twice, in fact. As you continue to lose, your debt grows. After each loss, it increases 100-fold. 1,000 rises to 100, 100 to 10 million. You mentioned the debt, but not the amount. I wouldn't exactly call that informed consent. We don't have anywhere near that much.
Very well.
Very well, you seem trustworthy. I'll allow you to delay the payment of your debt.
Do not be alarmed. The creature will leave you when your debt is paid.
He was cheating. There's no way.
Oh.
What are we gonna do now? We're no closer to meeting Master Pugnacious, and now we're 10 guilders in debt to that awful man.
You owe me! You owe me!
Oh, flipping heck.
Gosh, shut up, you stupid bird. Cool, half the flippin' town must be in debt if all these birds are anything to go by. So about the dice game, I couldn't help noticing something fishy about how the third dice was moving. You spotted it too? I was thinking exactly the same thing. Really? Heh, I was lost in the game there. It slipped me notice, I have to say. I wouldn't be surprised if there were more to that die that meets the eye. It's a load of dice. The swab said they were a special die, only for bigwigs or some such, did he not? If we could get our hands on one, we might be able to find some proof that he was cheating. Why don't we go take a look at the casino? The government runs it, right? So it'll be full of government employees and dice. Motion seconded. Thirded. Well, all right then. Seems we've a plan. It seems so indeed.
Owe me!
Oh my god.
Owe me!
Shut up, Jubil. Can I actually just like tape your mouth? Oh my god, it's the most annoying thing in the world. My humblest apologies, sir. The house kindly asks that those who are, troubled by debt refrain from playing.
Oh.
Ah, I see, of course. He's with me. I won't let him play any of the games. He'll just be watching. Is that alright with you? By all means, we hope that you enjoy your visit.
All right.
Alright, we're in. Nice. Easy win. So this is what the inside of casino looks like. We'll draw less attention if we split up. Let's spread out and see what we can see. Oh, leaf book. Perhaps I was mistaken, but I could have sworn I just saw none other than the Prince Evan of Ding Dong Dell in Fortune Square. I only saw him from behind, but I'm almost certain it was him. It must be him. Look at those ears, or somebody dressed like him. I heard that he'd been killed in a coup. Exactly. It is not him. It cannot be. But it can be. Yeah, I've snapped this chap in the Calmlands. And he's one I'm mighty proud of. I can't let it... Enough of this picture. I can't get enough, sorry. You can't tell from this angle, but manticores have tails with snakes' heads on them. Amazing. I'm sure you'll all agree. Wow, are you a professional photographer? Look at those horns. I'd be too scared to get so close. Hey, you'd be wise to keep your distance. Thank you for those 20 guilders. I needed that. Well. What? Is the most remarkable quality of the casino, you ask? I suppose it is the croupiers more than anything. They are all but impossible to outplay. No matter how good one hands may seem, they always seem to find a way to turn the tables. They must be blessed with inexhaustible reserves of good fortune. But this is no reason to give up. If I too pay regular obeisance to Lady Luck, the tide of fate will surely turn in my favor eventually. Oh, they rigged the games, huh? Buddy? It is not uncommon for visitors to our kingdom to loudly decry the casino as a den of trickery. But this is a ridiculous assertion. Do they not understand that it is owned and operated by the state? Surely they do not think the powers that be intervene to ensure that the dice always falls in their favor? Such behavior would be an affront to Lady Luck, our holiest of holies. If you ask me, such complaints are nothing more than the whining of a sore loser. I mean, yeah, if you're a loser, you're not really winning, are you? You wish to know more about the dice used here at the casino? I can quite understand why you would. I suppose you've been wondering at the admiring glances bestowed upon the bearers of these auspicious items, yes? Alas, they are only granted to select servants of the realm. You'll not find them on sale anywhere, I'm afraid. Not even I, as a citizen of the great nation, would be able to obtain one. I would give up on any dreams of owning one if I were you. I should do it for now. Man, Evan's tired, yawning like that? Can't believe it. I hope the others managed to find some helpful clues as well.
Well now.
Well, what do you know? The dice they use in here are the same as the ones our friend the gatekeeper had. And it seems they are a little fishy. I be the proof of that, lad. This place is as crooked as a wyvern's grin.
Money!
You
Ow!
Oh, come on!
didn't, did you? Oh, you did, you Billy. Big Wally. Gah, I couldn't help myself. Stand by and watch while there's fun to be had? That ain't my way, girlie.
Okay.
And how much did you lose exactly, if you'll excuse me a little pry? Oh, I'm mere pennies, little fella. Mere pennies. Pfft. Well, let's forget about our friend, the genius here for a moment, shall we? There's something I want to show you. I can't do it here, though. Shall we take this somewhere a little quieter?
Sure.
Sure. How about the lobby at the inn? She stole some dice. She stole some dice. I mean, that's what I'm hoping. Never have I witnessed someone gamble like the grumpy old man I just saw in the casino. No matter how many times he lost, he just kept going. I admire his optimism, but I fear having such an enormous Jubel squawking at me all day would be too much to bear. You obtained a just right button. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Hee. Welcome, dearies. Welcome. Would it be possible to borrow the lobby? Would it be possible to borrow the lobby for a moment or two?
Yes.
By all means, my lovely. By all means. Take all the time you need. Yeah, that sounds about the laugh she'd have. So, Tiny, what is it you wanted to show us? Heh, your favorite little scallywag only went and swiped herself a dice. Huh? You mean you stole one? Bah, stole, borrowed, whatever helps you sleep for tonight. Anyway, I've got something very interesting to show you.
Watch this.
Watch this.
If I press the 1, we get a 1. And if I press the 5, a 5. Now 2.
Oh god, they're cheating. What?
Beginner's luck.
Beggars.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's a little unfair. This is how they be doing it, huh? The scurvy mutt blocking our path, the pugnacious had the self-same dice, so he did. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go and tell him his secret is out.
No.
He'll just deny it. Besides, it's better that he doesn't know we have it for now. I see where you're going. Very crafty. I likes it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. And then tidy. Then Bob's your uncle, hey? Well, best plan in the flippin' world, right? But will it really work? You know, it's a little risky, but I think it's just the right something or other. Tidy. That's what's decided then. Leave it to your old pal Lofty. Let's go and pay Gary Gateface a visit, shall we? Oh, Mr. Gary Gateface. I'm about to make you regret ever betting to me. In fact, I think you're gonna get 10 million in the hole very soon, buddy. I mean, you can always pay with more than just the money, buddy. Your life, maybe? That might be getting a bit dark, but, you know, he deserves it. You know how many people he's probably put in debt? Probably tons. Probably so many. And he works for the state, and the state is putting people into debt. Like, come on. This dice here, it's one of those dice as well, like, it's kinda unfair, buddy. You have come to repay your debt, I assume.
You owe me! You owe me!
No, I've come to play another round.
Very well.
As you wish, but now that you should lose for a 4th time, your debt will grow still further. Oh, I'm not losing this time.
I'll be
I'm
counting on
counting.
you.
Oh, is Lofty gonna do some heckin' magic?
So, which will it be?
Oh.
Red.
Time to put our little plan into action.
Let us begin.
Oh. Holy cow. Lofty. What a gamer.
Oh, that's impossible.
Lofty. What a gamer.
What?
What the deception is this? You manipulated the dice. You must have.
Really?
How should we have done that? Exactly. It's yours and you rolled it. Or are you saying you had some nasty little trick up your sleeve and it didn't work, hmm?
Ridiculous.
Little trick? No, Grr, you have no proof. How dare you? What is all this noise, Master Pugnacious. Well, and what exactly is going on here? You know better than to cause a scene, so close to His Eminence's private chambers. Master Pugnacious, how glad I am to meet you at last. We were sent here on an urgent business by Niall.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your stupid gatekeeper tricked us into owing him a fortune, and he still won't let us in. Is this how Goldpaw treats his guests?
Goodness.
Forgive my foolish underling. If my good friend Niall sent you, it can't be no trifling matter. That much should have been plain. Sorry, I can't English. And to resort to base deceit, an unforgivable transgression. Your debts will be annulled, of course. Ah, thank God. But this is no place for talk. We will continue inside. This is the one. Throw him in jail.
Yes, master.
Of course, Master Pugnacious. But, no. Sorry, gatekeeper. You get what you deserve. You get what you deserve, you rotten bastard. How dare he play a game of deceit with us? So, envoy of Niall, what brings you here? We have come to ask you to return his forest to him. Ah, but of course, he has sent you to beg for it on his behalf. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Sorry, the game had a bit of a freeze there. And why would I simply return it? I won it from him in a game of chance. It was his fortune willed it. Was it? We couldn't help noticing how much cheating going on in this supposed kingdom of chance. What are you implying? It was on the dice roll of Lady Luck herself that Niall gambled. Huh? Our friend outside may have been capable of base trickery, but the mistress of fortune? I think not. So he wasn't even playing with that piffling casino dices? No, the one we saw in the ceremony was much bigger. That doesn't mean someone couldn't have messed with it. You would accuse our most sacred symbol of trickery. It is a preposterous idea, but you're welcome to examine her if it will please you. But I would warn you to proceed with the utmost care when doing so. The people of Goldpaw will not take to such an intrusion lightly. Thanks. I think we'll take you up on that. Come on. You think you can trick us, Pugnacious? We're no ordinary fools. These outsiders do not know their place.
Yes, master.
Indeed, Master Pugnacious. We must be on our guard. Brother, I really thought we were onto something here. Glad we're right back where we started.
No.
Not quite. I'm pretty sure if we look hard enough, we'll find something's not quite right with Lady Luck. If you say so, let's go and have us a gander, shall we? Okay. Objective updated. A nationwide scandal. Oh, we're gonna prove that there's a scandal they do. Bet you don't see it, many kingmakers doing this, eh? Oh hey. Have you found anything lofty? Nothing much, no. Unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble awards and charms and magic repelling doodads I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, wood's nice, all smooth and shiny. Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why he was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things would mean that you couldn't influence the role using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I'd really like to do is a sneak peek inside, but I get the feeling we wouldn't make ourselves too popular if we smashed the thing open.
How dare you!
Cease this outrage at once. Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Oi, what you callin' a pet, Palio? Master Pugnacious, they gave us permission to look at the die and make sure there's no funny business going on. Ah, is that so? Very well, then. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's impeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I'll bet the statue must take some serious looking after her, and that die too.
Oh,
Exactly, you are, young friend. But you understand so much. Only recently His Eminence became concerned at the decidedly worn condition of the dais we had always used, and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And with no expense was spared in its making, he dispatched a delegation of our most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest in search of the finest wood available. He did, huh?
Now then.
Ah, but listen to me chattering on. I'm sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. Oh. Some interesting information we just stumbled on. He meant the forest of Niall, I suppose. Seems like he's gone a mite overboard sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? Do you think it was them who stuck all those notice thingies on the trees? I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the forest of Niall and hunt for clues. Luckily, I've got teleportation now. No more of this damn walking. None of this walking. I'ma be straight teleporting here.
Hey.
You're back, eh? How'd it go with old Puggy? Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back yet. But we did find out that the game is rigged all the way to the top.
Jinx.
I knew it! The crafty weird rosters. Now all we need to do is get some proof that there's funny business afoot with Lady Luck as well. You haven't noticed people from Goldpaw doing anything strange in these woods lately, have you? Oh wait, that was Evan, not Roland. Well, they were up to something over towards the old woods there, but to be honest, there are so many of the beggars traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep track of it all. Maybe that's where they're making the dice. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Listen.
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not get in anywhere near old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, you great bampot. You've never heard of it. Ach, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to ya. That's not really teaching, that's just like giving it. You learn the Quicken Growth spell. And what kind of spell is it exactly? Can you not figure it out from the name? It makes plants grow fast. Cast that wee beauty on a tiny seed, and it'll be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. The path's a pain to get through down that way. If you just sling a spell at a few toadstools, you'll find the going a good bit easier.
Ta!
Thanks for the tip, Twigwig.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niall. Righto, looks like we're off to Old Woods. I messed his voice up. I wouldn't sound so pleased about it if I were you. The monsters over that way have been a right pain in the neck lately. Oh no. Been a right pain in the neck, you say? Pain in the neck right be, you say? Oh, you're in debt, buddy. What did you do? Oh my god, you're an utter fool. Num num num. Okay, let's see. We're gonna have to go take this guy out. I'm afraid we ain't letting anyone get. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Easy game. Okay, cool. Let's chuck it on this thingy. Gosh, they grew bigger, just like that.
Oi!
Alright, now we can make our way onward. Huh? I guess. Moonbeam mushrooms, huh? This is pretty awkward. How do I move on from here? Like, can I go on this tree? Can I like go here? Do I fall down here? Like, what am I supposed to do? Oh, that was all left here. I'm just blind. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. Oh, what's up here? Wow, some actually difficult enemies. I don't know if I want to go messing with them. And this place is so windy.
Watch this.
Oh, come on, take him out. Guys, give me that regen. Okay, now I can probably gander right here too.
I'm counting on you.
No, that made me cruel. I was so close as well. Okay, there we go. Cool. Oh my god, this place is so windy, it's hard to tell where to go. Wait, there's a thing. Oh, there's a creek right here. Okay. Nice chest. Oh, and some sorrowway. Oh, sorrowway, I guess. Ah, that's a weird building over there. Punishing Wolfram sword. Let me equip that right away. Chances are it's better than one of these. Also, I saw that it changed it back. Maybe there's a button and I keep pressing it, but whatever, you know. Do whatever you want, game. I'll only, you know, be incredibly annoyed. Okay. Ah, some enemies. Oh my god, you're really dead.
Here we come! Knock your socks off!
Okay. Is this where I came from? I can't tell. Oh no, this is where I was going. Okay. Oh. Ah, two incredibly important things. Give me this chest. Incense. Trip gate. Heal. Yep. Well, I have a feeling you know what's coming up. Yes. It's the end of the video. You know, it's been a while, so I'm gonna have to end it here. You know, playlist, subscribe, like. I don't know what to say to convince you, right? Just, you know, just press some buttons. It's not gonna end your life, is it? No. Anyway, goodbye.